Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network for today's presentation of Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Heartland Ladies Wrestling. And already in the front row, we have referee James Lawrence III, the greatest referee in Epic Sports Broadcasting Network history. And alongside referee James Lawrence III, we've got Mark Ferguson. So welcome to this afternoon's broadcast. We have got 3 sensational matches planned for you, including a main event that will be a best 2 out of 3 fall showdown for the Heartland Ladies Championship as Nicole Matthews defends her title against her longtime rival KLEIN. We'll also have the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship with Mercedes Martinez and Nicole SAVOY, your champions, defending against the team of Angelina Love and Mandy Leone, also known as the Allure. But to kick things off, we're going to have a tag team no disqualification grudge match. And this one also has been a long time coming. And let us jump right in. Ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest of tonight's broadcast is scheduled for 1 fall to a finish with no disqualification. Introducing first, team number 1. She stands at 5 foot 4 inches tall, weighs 115 pounds, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is IVELISSE. And her tag team partner comes to you from Londonderry, New Hampshire. She stands at 5 foot 10, weighing 200 pounds. She is the 9th wonder of the world. This is JOANIE LAURER. So JOANIE LAURER and IVELISSE coming out for a tag team grudge match here in Detroit. And of course, IVELISSE has been a troublemaker in Heartland Ladies Wrestling for a long, long time. And when JOANIE LAURER was signed to a contract, IVELISSE was the first one to reach out and recruit JOANIE LAURER to be her right-hand associate. And it has been nothing but trouble out of these two since that day. But one woman stood up to them, and she will be introduced next. Team number 2, she stands at 6 foot tall and weighs 170 pounds, out of Canton, Ohio. This is JESSICKA HAVOK. JESSICKA HAVOK, the first one to stand up to JOANIE LAURER, and what a rivalry they have had. And just when you thought JESSICKA HAVOK was going to get beaten down once and for all, to her rescue comes tonight's tag team partner out of Winnipeg, Canada, or Winnipeg, Canada, as she likes to say. She stands at 5 foot 8. She weighs 130 pounds. This is COURTNEY Rush. COURTNEY Rush, a.k.a. Rosemary. The very popular tag team partner of JESSICKA HAVOK in her battles against IVELISSE and JOANIE LAURER, and it is tag team action here tonight in Detroit. And this one is going to be a slobber knocker. All right, so let's get the fatigue counters set up here. Grudge match dice will be in effect for today's contest. Along with the pin save counters, and we are ready for action. All right, here we go. It will be COURTNEY Rush starting things off against JOANIE LAURER. JOANIE LAURER steps into the ring, and before JESSICKA HAVOK can even move to the center of the ring, COURTNEY Rush jumps in ahead of her partner, and COURTNEY Rush wants a piece of JOANIE LAURER in the worst way. But it is JOANIE who gets the opening initiative roll and starts things off with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes COURTNEY Rush, and on a roll of 7, it is a big kick from JOANIE LAURER that stuns COURTNEY Rush. JOANIE following that up with a high vertical suplex, and that puts COURTNEY Rush down to the canvas hard. COURTNEY Rush is down, and JOANIE LAURER already has her opponent in some trouble. And it is going to be JOANIE pitching Courtney Rush out of the ring and down to the arena floor. But be not afraid, because Courtney Rush loves to mix it up outside of the ring. She is afraid of nothing. And on a roll of 7, that is the wild brawl. The wrestler with the better ring rating wins the brawl, and that is indeed Courtney Rush. Courtney Rush winning the first brawl on the arena floor with a big suplex onto the arena floor. JOANIE hit and hit hard. And Courtney now is in control. As they come back into the ring, Courtney attempting a butterfly suplex. Tough to get her opponent up, but she got her up over and down to the canvas just a little bit. And now JESSICKA HAVOK is coming into the ring, and the fur is fixing to fly. Here comes JESSICKA on a roll of 4. That is a snap suplex. Very well executed by JESSICKA HAVOK. JOANIE is hurt, and JESSICKA is staying on her with a triple kick combo, pounding on JOANIE LAURER with those brutal shots from the boots of JESSICKA HAVOK. JESSICKA follows that up with a camel clutch, but JOANIE is going to power her way right out of the camel clutch. And it is JOANIE who comes back with another whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes JESSICKA, and on a roll of 7, it is JESSICKA who grabs the arm of JOANIE and sends JOANIE into the opposite turnbuckle. And JOANIE comes off with JESSICKA goes into the corner for a running clothesline. JOANIE got out of the way of that. JESSICKA slams into the turnbuckle. JOANIE LAURER is going to roll her up and go for the cover on a pin roll of 3, but on a roll of 9, JESSICKA is able to kick out. JOANIE now in control. And JOANIE now with a power bomb, and that is a massive power bomb on big JESSICKA HAVOK. She's going to go for the cover. That is a +3, which makes the pin roll a 7 or lower. Courtney coming in for the pin save. On a roll of 9, she can't get there. The pin roll is 7, and on a roll of 6, she got her. Wow! Just like that. JOANIE LAURER, one big power bomb, puts an end to JESSICKA HAVOK. And our opening tag team grudge match is over in a heartbeat. What an explosive move by JOANIE LAURER to put away JESSICKA HAVOK in their first confrontation in the ring. All right, we did not end that feud match on doubles, so let's roll a D12 to see what happens. This is just entirely off the cuff. The higher the roll, the more likely that shenanigans will follow. And on a roll of 3, that's not going to be any shenanigans. We'll say Courtney Rush comes storming into the ring in order to rescue her partner. And JOANIE LAURER and IVELISSE beat feet, leaving JESSICKA HAVOK beaten in the center of the ring. But wow, what an impressive move by JOANIE LAURER. Finished that one off with unbelievable ease. We were not expecting to see that, especially against a dangerous and powerful opponent like JESSICKA HAVOK. As we say hello in the chat room to Kathy Evans. Hope you enjoyed that Filsinger Games action in the opening contest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit. This is for the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers, collectively known as the ALLURE. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she stands at 5'6" and weighs 122 pounds. This is Angelina Love. And her tag team partner comes to us from Brooklyn, New York. Standing at 5'6", weighing 120 pounds, this is Mandy Leone. Mandy and Angelina had great success as a tag team in the Women of Honor division. And boy, Angelina Love is still going strong. She has been in the game for quite some time, and she still looks great and performs at a very high level even in the year 2024. But their opponents are a formidable tag team indeed. They are your reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, She stands at 5'7", weighs 142 pounds. This is Nicole Savoy. Nicole Savoy, very dangerous MMA fighter, submission artist. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with here in Heartland Ladies Wrestling, as is her tag team partner from Waterbury, Connecticut, standing at 5'7", weighing 135 pounds. This is Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez, another veteran of the ladies wrestling world, and tag team champion along with Nicole Savoy. Nicole Savoy, of course, very accomplished in tag team wrestling here in the Heartland. She teamed with Shayna Baszler and won tag team gold, and now is holding the gold with Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes and Nicole, of course, had a title rivalry with the team of Malaya Hosaka and Jazz that went on for the better part of the year 2023 until Mercedes and Nicole finally won the belts once and for all in the final confrontation, forcing the team of Malaya and Jazz to disband. And this is their first title defense since that occasion. And Mandy Leone and Angelina Love have stepped up to the challenge here tonight in Detroit. And we are ready to get things rolling. And it will be Nicole Savoy starting things off against Mandy Leone. And the opening initiative role is won by the champion, Nicole. As they come together in the center of the ring, it is Nicole attempting a drop kick. That is an agility move, and it is Mandy with the agility advantage. So Mandy sidesteps the attempted drop kick, and it is Mandy who follows up with a double knee strike into the corner. Nicole in the neutral corner and stunned as Mandy goes to work, and Mandy now with a rolling neck snap. Both women getting to their feet together in the center of the ring, and this time it is Nicole Savoy with a rake of the eyes. My goodness, that is totally unnecessary. Nicole Savoy, very talented MMA grappler. She does not need to resort to those kind of tactics. And yet she is making a statement early in this one, and now it is going to be Nicole with a knee lift on a roll of 9 or lower, and on a roll of 8 she caught her. And Mandy is stunned. Mandy looking for the tag, unable to get over. As Nicole now is in control, and Nicole Savoy is going to come back with a tiger suplex. Up, over, and down. Hard to the canvas goes Mandy Leone. And that's more what we're accustomed to seeing from Nicole. Tiger suplex, very well executed. Nicole still on the offensive here. Coming back with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Mandy Leone, and on a roll of 8, it is a big kick by Nicole Savoy that stuns Mandy. And now Mercedes Martinez coming into the ring. We're going to see our first double team opportunity of the day. And on a roll of 5, it is Mandy Leone who is thrown into the ropes and nailed with a bone-crunching double clothesline by the champions. Mercedes Martinez now in the ring and in control on Mandy Leone. What's she going to do? She's going to go for a brain buster. And a quick cover. The pin roll here is 3. And on a roll of 6, Mandy able to kick out. But looking for a tag as Angelina Love yet to make her presence known in this match. Mercedes in control. Mercedes now with the 3 Amigas. Suplex, suplex, suplex. And on the third one, Mandy is going to hit the canvas and roll out of the ring and down to the arena floor as Derek Bauman joins us in the ring. And I do apologize for the snafu with the tickets. Mandy Leone on the arena floor. And on a roll of 4, it is going to be Mandy winning the brawl on the arena floor by slamming the head of Mercedes Martinez into the ring post. Mandy Leone getting it done on the floor. Mandy now in control, and Mandy going to keep the action out of the ring as the battle on the floor continues. And this time it is Mercedes who is able to prevail in the brawl as Mercedes fires back with a pile driver onto the ring steps, and that is nasty. We may see Mercedes get disqualified for that. We will not. As action returns to the ring now, it is Mercedes in control, and out of the ring we go again For the third straight time, we are out of the ring. No shenanigans will be seen quite yet. That requires a roll of 9 or higher. But Mandy Leone is out of the ring, and on a roll of 8, it is Mandy forced to make that helpless crawl back into the ring, where Mercedes is waiting with bad intentions, and Mercedes has got 3 more of the 3 amigas waiting for Mandy. Wow, Mandy taking some stiff punishment here in the opening moments of this match, as Frank Wainscott is now with us. And do say hello again, Frank, to your mom, and happy birthday +7. Always a pleasure to have the audience involvement in Heartland Championship Wrestling, as Mercedes now still in control, coming back with repeated forearms. Mandy standing her ground. Mercedes continues to pound away with those forearms. Now Mercedes has got Mandy down. She's going to go for another cover. Pin roll now 4 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Mandy again able to kick out. Here comes Nicole into the ring for another double team. And on a roll of 9, it is a running forearm smash. And Nicole Savoy connects with the forearm smash and takes over on Mandy with a cross armbar. Mandy down once again. And now a front guillotine choke applied by Nicole Savoy. Referee going to have to look at that one very closely. Be sure that doesn't turn into an illegal choke. Mandy fighting through the chokehold, getting back to her knees. But another big tiger suplex puts Mandy back down onto the mat. Wow, Mandy Leone cannot catch a break in this match, as Nicole gets after her with another whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Mandy, and on a roll of 5, it is Nicole charging into the turnbuckle, but Mandy Leone lifts the knee and stuns Nicole Savoy. Mandy coming back now with a whip to the turnbuckle of her own. And this time on a roll of 11, it is Nicole bouncing off of the turnbuckle, and Mandy nails Nicole with an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. How about that? What a comeback by Mandy Leone. She is in control here, and she is going to go up for a death jump. And on a roll of 7, she nails Nicole Savoy with a flying clothesline off of the top. Now here comes Angelina into the ring for some double team action. And on a roll of 5, it is a devastating double team move. And that is going to cost Nicole Savoy a point of fatigue. As Mandy went up to the top rope, Angelina took Nicole Savoy down with a head scissor, and Mandy dropped the knee from the top rope, and Nicole Savoy is hurting, and Mandy Leone has tagged out to Angelina. Here comes Angelina into the ring. What's she going to do? She's going to go for the lights out. Sleeper hold applied. Nicole slumping to the canvas. Nicole desperately in need of a tag here, as Angelina Love keeps on the offensive, and now she's got her in the Koji clutch. That is an add 1 maneuver in its own right. And now with the Koji clutch, Angelina is going to attempt to force a submission. The submission roll here 4 or lower. And on a roll of 9, Nicole is able to fight her way free, but she's in trouble here. And now Mercedes Martinez is going to come in on the outside interference. That's 3 tokens of fatigue. And that draws the interference. And on a roll of 11, it is Mercedes storming the ring. But Mandy Leone cuts off Mercedes. And that sets up Angelina for her finishing roll, the Botox injection. She got all of that one. And the pin roll now is 7 or lower. And on a roll of 4, she got her. How about that? We've got new Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions here in Detroit, as the Allure win this one on a double team by Mandy and Angelina, followed by Angelina with the Botox injection on Nicole Savoy, who ate all of that boot to the chest. Angelina makes the cover and gets the 3 count, and new tag team champions are crowned. How about that? All right, quite the title reign for Mercedes and Nicole. They will get a rematch, but not tonight. Tonight is the night for Angelina Love and Mandy Leone to celebrate tag team gold here in Detroit on a brilliant series of double team moves, after Mandy Leon was almost out of it. She was able to come back from the jaws of defeat and turn that into a spectacular victory for your winners and new Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions, the Allure. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our main event of the evening. The following contest is scheduled for the best 2 out of 3 falls. And this is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. As referee James Lawrence III will be working with Angelina Love again here in a couple of weeks. What an honor that must be. Nothing but respect for Angelina, and I'm sure James, you'll be telling her all about the action here in the Dave Cave and congratulating her on a hard-earned victory and becoming the new Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champion. So, yeah, do send along her congratulations from the Dave Cave. All right, so yeah, this is a best 2 out of 3 falls, and it is for the Heartland Ladies Championship. And the way we're going to do this is that this is a standard title match. Disqualification rules will be in effect, but only for the deciding fall will the disqualification rule prohibit the changing of hands of the title, if that makes sense. So, introducing first the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio. She stands at 5'10", weighs 171 pounds. This is KLEIN. KLEIN, quite the powerhouse, quite the accomplished competitor. But her opponent is your reigning and defending Heartland Ladies Champion from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Standing at 5'8" tall, weighing 140 pounds, this is Nicole Matthews. And these two have had a rivalry lasting throughout 2024 and the latter half of 2023. Believe it or not, KLEIN, of course, in 2023 was your longtime Mistress of Mayhem champion and defended that belt very proudly. Nicole Matthews held the Heartland Ladies Championship for part of the year, trading that title back and forth a couple of times with different competitors. And at the end of the year, when the points were compiled for the Heartland Ladies Wrestler of the Year for the first time in Heartland history, this was a tie. These two women tied for the Heartland Ladies Wrestler of the Year. And they have been battling back and forth ever since. They have traded victories in title matches. And here tonight in Detroit, it's 2 out of 3 falls to determine once and for all who will possess the Heartland Ladies Championship. So this is a big match indeed in the Heartland. Championship dice will be in effect for this one as Nicole and Kelly set to do battle. And it is Nicole Matthews winning the opening initiative role. And it is Nicole coming out with an attempt at a fireman's carry takeover. But Kelly with the reversal instead comes back and catches Nicole with a big German suplex and puts her down to the canvas hard. KLEIN, a powerhouse by any stretch of the imagination. I remember KLEIN coming up. I may have seen her very first professional match ever as she came up through Les Thatcher's Heartland Wrestling Association. And I used to attend those shows faithfully back in my days in Dayton, Ohio. Quick drive down to Cincinnati for all the great action. KLEIN, the hometown girl. And now it is KLEIN going after the championship again and coming after Nicole with a running boot. That is a choice C maneuver. Choice C. She'll need 7 or lower to connect on the running boot. And on a roll of 6, she got all of it. And Nicole Matthews is stunned. Kelly staying in control with a standing power slam, showing off all of her power here in the opening segments of this match, trying to weaken Nicole Matthews. And now another attempt at a running boot on 7 or lower. This time Nicole got out of the way of that one. And it is Nicole coming back with a German suplex of her own. Both ladies getting to their feet. They come together in the center of the ring, and it is KLEIN with a waistlock takedown. Taking Nicole down to the canvas. And now a face slam. Big power move by KLEIN. Again, exerting her power over Nicole and taking control. And now another big German suplex by KLEIN. She is tossing Nicole around the ring like a sack of potatoes. And Kelly continues now with a side backbreaker across the knee. Nicole once again being dumped down to the canvas and favoring that lower back. Kelly with a follow-up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Nicole Matthews. And on a roll up 12, it is KLEIN with a huge clothesline off of the ropes. And that puts Nicole down and puts her down hard. Kelly in control now. She is going to go for a Northern Lights suplex. That is a choice G maneuver. She can either go death jump B or power on 7 or lower. She'll take the death jump option in attempting the Northern Lights suplex. And on a roll of 8, up, over, and down hard to the canvas again goes Nicole Matthews. And if it wasn't for the attractive features of KLEIN, you'd think this was a Brock Lesnar match, the way she's throwing her opponent around with suplex from every direction. Kelly now with a big German suplex, taking Nicole down to the canvas again. This has been a one-woman power show. Another side backbreaker now by Kelly. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here is Snake Eyes, but on a roll of 9, Nicole able to kick out, and the match will continue with KLEIN. And now KLEIN is going for the end of the match. The end of the match. This is the guillotine chokehold that she uses as a submission hold. It's a +2 submission. The submission roll will be 5 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Nicole barely able to get over to the ropes to force the hold to be broken, as KLEIN is just dominating this first fall. And now Kelly with a big fisherman suplex. Again, she goes for the cover. The pin roll now is 4. And on a roll of 10, Nicole again forced to kick out. KLEIN has just dominated this match, and now she is going once again for the Northern Lights suplex on the death jump roll, and again she nails it. And Nicole is down. KLEIN again going for the chokehold, the guillotine end of the match. The submission roll now is 7 or lower, and on a roll of 6, she's forced to tap out. So KLEIN dominates the first fall and wins it with the end of the match guillotine chokehold. And as we're taking a break here, Nicole will get 30 seconds to recover. We'll check out what is happening in the my friends in Iron, a Rampage Wrestling game territory system. Don't see it that way. I always thought that the DQ didn't play a part until that, you know, Mark, I don't think there's a hard and fast rule on that one way or the other. That's just a rule I instituted here tonight. Glad to see you are doing Rampage Wrestling. I had a great experience with Rampage Wrestling. That was my go-to game. In fact, up until 2005, when I met Tom Filsinger at the Origins Game Convention in Columbus. Tom introduced me to Heartland, to the Legends of Wrestling cards and dice game, and I became a fan. But until that time, I had a very active Rampage Wrestling Federation going, and I do remember the days of the Iron Rampage Wrestling territory back in those days as well. So glad to see that game is alive and well. I've got a copy of it somewhere on my hard drive. And actually saw somebody doing Rampage live on YouTube. Utah Mike of Mike Bowes. I can't think of his name. Sports Time Machine is his name. And Sports Time Machine was doing Rampage Wrestling on his on his YouTube channel. So yeah, good times had by all. All right, the break is finished. Nicole actually took a 4th point of fatigue on the end of the match, but after the break you subtract a point of fatigue. And now it is going to be a 3-0 fatigue point advantage for Kelly Klein as we come into the second fall. Frank Wainscott would love to see Kelly Klein versus Jordynne Grace. And yeah, I would love to see that too. Jordynne Grace will be making her way up through the ranks of Heartland Ladies Wrestling. And in fact, I again took a nap today instead of playing my preliminary matches. Jordynne Grace actually on the card for a preliminary match, which will be rolled later on tonight in one of our offline segments. But here we go with the second fall, and again it is Nicole who's coming out and taking the opening initiative role with an attempt at an elbow drop. That is a agility move. Nicole with the better agility. But, Kelly Klein with the level 1 reversal. And Kelly Klein comes right back with a big knee lift. Nicole gets a reversal on that as they are duking it out now in the center of the ring. Nicole with a fireman's carry, taking Kelly down to the canvas. Once again, they come together in the center of the ring. Nicole with another fireman's carry, this one blocked by Kelly Klein. And Kelly Klein now with another big knee lift that stuns Nicole. Boy, Nicole already in trouble here as Kelly moves in to do some more damage with a big kick to the midsection. Nicole digging deep and coming back. Nicole coming back with a front face lock. But Kelly immediately reversing the front face lock with another big side backbreaker that stuns Nicole right across the knee again. Wow, Nicole is just taking a beating here from Kelly Klein. And Kelly now with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Nicole Matthews, and on a roll of 7, it is a running back elbow from Kelly Klein that stuns Nicole Matthews. And Kelly going to follow that up with a big running boot on a roll of 7 or lower. And on a roll of 8 this time, Nicole got out of the way of the big running boot and comes back with a German suplex of her own. Kelly goes down, Nicole slowly getting to her feet and trying to do some damage here. And she's got her up with a fall-away slam, and down hard to the canvas goes Kelly Klein. Nicole's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here, Snake Eyes, her first pin attempt of the match. And Kelly Klein kicks out of that with relative ease. Nicole Matthews now in control and going for the out of the ring. This may be Nicole's best chance to get back even with Kelly Klein. These two are both A-rated performers on the arena floor, but on a roll of 9, it is Nicole who wins the battle on the arena floor. And it is Nicole who slams the head of Kelly Klein into the ring post. This may be Nicole's best chance is to turn this one into an alley brawl. What's she going to do now? She goes for the Vancouver maneuver. Back in the ring. That's a leg trap spinning neck breaker executed by Nicole Matthews. That is a +2 finisher. The pin roll here is 5, and on a roll of 11, Kelly Klein again kicks out strong. But Nicole has got the momentum. What's she going to do now? A neck breaker into a DDT. And now it is Kelly who hits the mat hard and rolls out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Out of the ring we go again. Will we see shenanigans? No, we will not. Kelly Klein on the arena floor. Grabs Nicole Matthews by the leg, drags Nicole out of the ring, and gives a running forearm off of the ring apron. I don't think Kelly Klein is cannonball off the ring apron maneuver, but we'll say she came off with the flying clothesline, and that puts Kelly back in control. And Kelly now with a big fall-away slam, stunning Nicole. Nicole down once again. Kelly with a big kick to the midsection. Nicole digging deep on the comeback trail, whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Kelly Klein, and on a roll of 8, it is a big kick by Nicole Matthews that stuns Kelly Klein. Nicole follows that up with a rolling elbow smash. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it to stun Kelly. Nicole maintaining the offensive with a big lariat. Kelly Klein will not go down. She's taken a couple of big shots here from Nicole. Kelly attempting to stand her ground. And now another big lariat from Nicole puts Kelly onto the ground. Nicole going for the cover. The pin roll now 4 or lower, and on a roll of 5, Kelly just got her foot over the bottom rope in time to interrupt the count. And Nicole is on a roll. Nicole going up to the top rope for a death jump. And this again is to her advantage. Kelly KLEIN, a C-rated death jump. And on a roll of 7, it is Nicole coming off of the top rope with another flying clothesline. Kelly is down. Nicole in control again, and out of the ring we go once again. No shenanigans as of yet. But on a roll of 8, it is Nicole who's going to take a breather in the ring and force Kelly KLEIN to make that helpless crawl back inside the ring. As Jim Ross now making an appearance at ringside. Someone stop this match before Nicole is broken in half. But Nicole is now in control, and she hits the Vancouver maneuver again. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll now is 7, and on a roll of 9, Kelly again just manages to kick out. What an incredible rally we are seeing from Nicole Matthews. This is an amazing comeback. What's Nicole going to do now? A brain buster. And Kelly KLEIN again leaving the ring. Out we go to the arena floor for another battle. And on a roll of 7, it is Nicole who wins the battle on the arena floor with an Irish whip into the ring steps. Kelly hitting the ring steps hard. And Nicole staying on her. Out of the ring we go yet again. They're going to stay on the arena floor, and now we've got shenanigans. We have got shenanigans now as we go out of the ring again, and we go to the ringside mayhem chart, and it is going to be a wild brawl. This could result in a double disqualification, but it will not. And instead we go to the gut check roll. And it is Nicole with a 1-point advantage on the gut check roll on the arena floor. But oh, Kelly KLEIN with a roll of 7 wins the gut check roll and wins the brawl on the arena floor. With a big suplex onto the arena floor. That could be a count out for Nicole Matthews. On a roll of 5 or lower. But on a roll of 10, Nicole able to make it back into the ring ahead of the 10 count, where Kelly now is in control. And Kelly is going for a fall-away slam. She's going to go right to the cover. The pin roll now is 6 or lower, and on a roll of snake eyes, she got her. So Kelly KLEIN wins this match in consecutive falls with a fall-away slam after that horrific brawl on the arena floor. And the big suplex by Kelly KLEIN onto the arena floor was the deciding factor. Kelly KLEIN now your new Heartland Ladies Champion. So congratulations to her. After that first fall, we thought Kelly was going to win that match easily. Nicole with an amazing comeback in the second fall, nearly evening the match with the Vancouver maneuver. But Kelly comes back and wins a brawl on the arena floor. The rough stuff prevails for Kelly KLEIN, and she is able to get the finish with a fall-away slam and win that match and win the Heartland Ladies Championship. Wow! What a great match that was. Excellent, excellent main event indeed. I'm going to put that one on the list for potential match of the year candidate, although I still think that that match last week between Barry Windham and Bret Hart is the number one contender for match of the year as of February. And plenty of great action to come the rest of the year from the Heartland. All right, fans, thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of Heartland Championship Wrestling. Heartland Ladies Wrestling proudly representing the Heartland on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. As we say thank you to tonight's great crowd: Mark Ferguson, Frank Wayne Scott, referee James Lawrence III, Derek Bauman, Kathy Evans, all here representing in the Dave Cave. Thank you all for tuning in. Heartland will be back next week with more live YouTube wrestling action. And for those of you who are so inclined, tomorrow morning it will be My Journey with Jesus on the network. That is not a live broadcast. That is a tape that will be published tomorrow sometime early in the day. And if you are so inclined, please feel free to tune in. And Salvador, America, just in time to catch the replay. We'll not give any spoilers other than to say it was a very fun show. And we're sorry you missed it, but it's always great to see you in the chat room, my friend. And it's always great to see everybody here in the Dave Cave for Heartland Championship Wrestling. So from Callahan Hall in Detroit, and from the Dave Cave, this is Epic Dave signing off. That's our show, and I am out of here.